we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in Year 8. We're heading into Game 5 of the regular season, and Sandcats enter at 3-1. Last episode, rookie Ivan Becker got the ball in his first career start, and he issued a statement putting the rest of the league on notice, throwing a complete game shutout with 4 hits given up and 2 walks. If that's not a dominating performance, I don't know what is. On the mound today is going to be Trey Mondo, our ace, getting his second start of the year here against the last place Freebooters. Mondo comes in 0-1, a 7.50 ERA and a 2.00 whip. And he'll be facing the former Jacks ace, Donk O, who has taken up duties as the number 2 pitcher in the Freebooters rotation. Left-hander comes in with a 1-0 record, a 2.84 ERA and a 1.26 whip. Here's a look at the lineup for today's game. Skyler Mosley, the second baseman, will lead off, followed by left fielder Luca Golden. After him is third base is shortstop Fletcher Mackey, then DH Hezekiah Cross. Hercules Bentley will bat in the 5-hole at first base. Marin, the center fielder, will bat 6th. Overt Flynn, the right fielder, will bat 7th. Jameson Morrison comes off the bench to play catcher in the 8th slot. And batting 9th, making his debut, is shortstop Rohan Trevino. He will be playing third base today for Kawaguchi, who is slumping. That is his backup position, so he's going to be suffering from a fielding penalty there, but he's still a pretty decent fielder all told. Sandcats are at home once again here. This is their 4th home game of the season out of 5 games. The only road game we had was in Game 3 against the Wild Pigs, which we won. So we got a lot of home games early, which means a lot of our end of the year schedule is going to be on the road. That's not very fortuitous, but we'll make do with what we have. Let's see if we can keep our winning streak going here. We're at a solid 3 games. Looking at the Freebooters lineup, they've got some hitters slumping and also some hitters doing well, so it's a nice mixture between the two. Let's take a look at their lineup here before we get underway. First up is young center fielder Porter Ariano, who's playing left field today. Following him is the veteran center fielder Jackie Slam, who was picked up in free agency this offseason. Batting third is shortstop John Renero, formerly of the Sawteeth. Batting 4th is first baseman Ruby Green, coming over from the Beewolves organization. DHing is Herbert Hackman, released by the Moonstars a few seasons back. Batting 6th is right fielder Charlie Simon, who normally plays center field. She has moved over to right field. She is rattled. Batting in the 7-hole is Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman who's been with the team since the beginning. He's tense. Batting 8th is former Jacks first baseman Downtown Upton. He will be catching today, which is his backup position. And batting 9th is D.P. Turner, the former Sawteeth second baseman. He will be also playing second base. So if Downtown Upton is their starting catcher, they only have one catcher on their roster, and it's Rocky Backstop. I see why he's starting. Oh dear, that is a huge oversight for the Freebooters management. They only have one primary catcher, and he's not very good. Alright, let's get into it here. Mondo is ready. Here is going to be the first pitch to Ariano. Curveball low and in the dirt, and we are underway. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Inside fastball ripped up the middle by Ariano. Aaron gives chase and gives it a good solid dive, but it was going to get by him anyway. And that will give Ariano extra bases. Leadoff man on here for the Freebooters in scoring position, and that brings up the veteran Jackie Slam. Center fielder's hitting a solid 400 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the season, looking to drive in one more here to start the game. Change it below the knees, ball 1. Slider down, check swing, 2-0. Fastball up, called a strike, 2-1 the count now to Slam. Ball down in the way, outside, ball 3, good take there. Cutter up, called a strike, full count now. Mondo looking to find that put-away pitch here against Slam while she's trying to stay alive or put it in play. Change up to short, Mackey's going to third. That was a bad play from Ariano, he's in a run down. This could go on for quite a while. Give it a minute. Trevino might be the one to run him down, and he is. The rookie tags him out, 1 down. Fielder's choice there for Slam, and that sets up the shortstop Renero. He's locked in, hitting .273 with a homer and 4 RBIs so far on the young season. Curveball outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 1-1 the count. Cutter away, low, 2-1. Slider inside, rip to right center field. That's going to get down and all the way to the wall out there. As Marin's got to run it down. Slam's going to round third and head for the plate. Throw from Mackey is late. RBI double for Vernero. It's 1-0 Freebooters, and that sets up Ruby Green. RBI man active for the first baseman, who's also locked in, hitting .350. No homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Mondo did not get that call. Low changeup is pulled foul, 1-1. The inside slider, driven deep to left center field. Golden giving chase in the gap near the fence. Leaping, it's just out of his reach. He took a bad angle, and that's a home run for Green. First of the year for her, and that makes it a 3-0 game. Freebooters jumping out early here, and that sets up Hackman with 1 out, nobody on. Hackman comes in hitting .300 with 2 RBIs on the year for the Freebooters. He's DHing today. Not the fielder he once was. Then again, he never really was one. Takes a curveball below the knees. Fastball dribbled to the mound. Mondo comes off. He'll go to first. 2 down. Brings up center fielder Charlie Simon, who was playing right field today, hitting a measly .048 on the season. Yeesh. That is really bad. Cutter inside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider up, taken, ball 1. Fastball down, dribbled to the mound. Mondo there for it. He'll go to first. That'll end the inning. But the Freebooters jump out early with 3 hits and 3 runs. They have the lead for Donk. Oh, the left-hander will be on the mound here against Mosley, Golden, and Mackey to start the first. Mosley leads off, hitting .526 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs so far. Oh, set at the belt. Left-hander delivers. Strike at the letters on the fastball. We're underway. Curveball left up, line to short. Vernero leaps, 1 down. Next up is Golden. Left fielder's hitting .412. No homers, 3 RBIs on the year. Change up low. Fastball just high, 1-1. That was in the zone. Foul off, 1-2. Inside slider hit up the middle by Golden. He'll get on here with 1 down in the inning. Nice single right back up the gut. That'll set up Mackey. Shortstop's coming in, hitting .286. No homers, 1 RBI. He had a day off last game. Trying to correct his tense mojo, which it did. Ball low, 1-0. Fastball down, hit up the middle again. Another base hit. Golden will hang on at second there, as there are now 2 on here for the DH Cross, who's locked in. Cross comes in hitting .556 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs on the season. Slider inside, ripped to right center field over the diving second baseman's glove. That's going to get all the way to the wall out there. 1 run will score easily from second, and that's all that will score as Cross slides in with a double. 3-1 your score, and that puts Bentley up with 2 in scoring position, hitting .474, 5 homers, and 10 RBIs so far on the season. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch from O. Late on the heater, 0-2. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-2 still. Slider away, lined up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run scores easily. Second runner's going to try and follow. Throw to the plate is late. 2 runs score on the single by Bentley. It's tied up at 3, just like that. Here's Ivan Marin, center fielder, hitting .333, a homer and 2 RBIs on the year for him. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball up, line to right field. That's through for a base hit. Marin keeps the hit parade going. That is 5 straight hits here for the Sandcats with 1 out in the inning, and that sets up Flynn, the right fielder, hitting .313 and 1 RBI. I mistakenly called him a rookie the past couple of episodes, actually. He's actually in his 3rd year with he's from the Crocodons organization, but he was a bench player. So me seeing his numbers didn't equate to actually having enough at-bats to qualify as not a rookie. He is technically not a rookie by the game standards, but by my standards, he is. Let's see if he can come through here with a nice hit. Curveball away, ball 1. Inside heater, 1-1. Curveball hangs, pulled foul by Flynn into the seats, 1-2. Changeup pulled foul again. Flynn stays alive, still 1-2. Hanging curveball, he jumps on it deep to center field. Does it have enough carry? Slam's calling for it at the wall. It's gone! Overt Flynn has his first home run as a member of the Sandcats organization. A 3-run shot into the forest on a hanging breaking ball. It's now a 6-3 game. What a way to have that homer. And here's catcher Jamison Morrison coming in hitting a solid 2 for 5 on the year at .400 batting average for those of you who don't want to do math. Curveball away, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Low changeup, called a strike, 2-1. Got same spot, 2-2. Curveball low and in, hitting the gap to short. Diving is Renero to knock it down, but he does not field it cleanly. Infield single for Morrison. That is now 7 straight hits, and that sets up Trevino. Rookie getting his first at bat. He's playing third base today for Kawaguchi. He's normally a shortstop by trade. Strike the letters. Good change up from 0-1. Ooh, almost chased that one high. 1-1. He's rattled now. Fastball up and in. Sliding softly to center. Will that drop? No. Slam makes the catch for the second out. Finally. That'll send us back to Mosley, who started the inning with I believe it was a ground out. Curveball line to center field. That's down for a base hit. Actually, it was a soft line out to shortstop. He's on with another single, and that's the 8th hit of the inning. That sets up Golden, who singled and started the hit parade off. 1 for 1 today. Second at bat of the game in the first inning. Strike in there. Good fastball from O. Changeup hangs. Pulled foul. 0-2. Quickly the count to Golden. Yeah, changeup hit up the middle. That's another base hit. Run's going to score easily from second. Mosley gets back to second base on the throw, and it's 7-3 Sandcats. Here's Mackey up again. He singled his first time up as well. Curveball hangs, and that is taken deep, but foul. Little early, 0-1. High fastball late, 0-2. Changeup fooled me badly, and that's a strikeout to end the inning. But the Sandcats bust out with 7 runs on 9 hits in the first inning, bat around. And they take a lead for Mondo. Top 2, Brown, Upton, and Turner do up. Brown's coming in, tense, 143 average, 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down and in, taking ball 1, just misses. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Changeup inside, 2-1. Cutter away, outside, 3-1. Curveball down and in, taking ball 4. Brown works a walk. He'll be on to lead off the inning. That sets up Upton. Hitting .417, a homer, and 3 RBIs on the season. Fastball inside for the first pitch, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball down, taken low, 1-1. Cutter down and in, check swing, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Whiffer active for Upton, as well as K-Man for Mondo. Slider down, just low. Good stone cold take from Upton, 2-2 count. Changeup up and in, pulled foul, he's out in front of it. Still 2-2. Fastball down in the way, taken low below the knees, full count now. Slider down and in, pulled foul, Upton out in front, staying alive. Cutter up and away, line, foul down the left field line, that's into the seats. At bat will continue. Curveball down in the way, swung through it, strike 3. He chased it in the dirt, 1 down. That sets up Turner. 9 hitters comes in, hitting 143. Looking to try to get out of this cold slump he's in. Strike the knees, 0-1. Good fastball from Mondo. Changeup up and in, taken inside, 1-1. Curveball up and in, chased by Turner, hit up the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball, though. Brentley lays out, he can't quite get there, and the runner tries for third. Flynn throws in. He got Brown, who does not run. He hesitated, and it cost him dearly. 2 down now, and that'll bring up Ariano, as that's not even a base hit. That is a fielder's choice. Ariano 1 for 1 with a double. Got thrown out trying to take third base on a ground ball to shortstop. First pitch slider hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Marin gets it in quickly, holding the runner to second. That's 2 on now with 2 down in the inning. For Jackie Slam, who's 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice her first time up. Change up down in the way on the first pitch is fouled off. She waited way late on that one, 0-1. Cutter inside, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Slider inside, hard grounder to second. Mosley there, he'll go to first. That ends the inning. Freebooters get 2 hits and a walk, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 2, it's still 7-3. Cross, Bentley, and Marin due up here against O. Cross doubled in a run in his first at bat. Now facing O, who is still rattled. High ball 1. I mean, I would be too if I gave up 9 hits in the first inning. I mean, and 7 runs. Come on, who wouldn't? Slider in the middle of the plate. Cross said, "Thank you very much, sir." That's going to the left center field seats. Into the off the second deck face out there for Cross. Third of the year for the power hitter, and that makes it a 8-3 game as O is just getting slaughtered out there. That's going to bring up Bentley 1 for 1 and singled in 2 runs in his first at bat. Outside heater 1-0. High heat 1-1. Fastball taken by Bentley to right center field. Not enough carry on that one, though, as Simon's over for it. Makes the catch in the gap. 1 down. That sets up Marin 1 for 1 with a single. Changeup outside. Pulled down the left field line. Giving chases to left fielder Ariano. He makes the catch right in front of the wall. 2 down. Next up is Flynn. He homered in his first at bat of the game. It's his first homer of the season here in game number 5. Takes one low. Ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, line to second baseman Turner, and that ends the inning. After the leadoff homer for Cross, it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still, lead is now swelled to 5 as it's 8-3 to the third. Renero, Green, and Hackman due up. Here's Renero. He doubled in a run in his first at bat. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. That was a hanger. I'm really surprised he did not swing at that. 0-1. Cutter down in the way, taken below the knees, ball 1. And he's down and then he's way out in front of that one, looking fastball, 1-2. Fastball away, taken outside, 2-2. Good take there from Renero. Slider down and in, dribbled up the first base line, just foul though. Still 2-2. Curveball away, dribbled to the mound. Mondo fields it cleanly. He'll go to first, 1 down. Next up is Green, homered her first at bat, drove in 2 runs. She's on fire now after that bomb. Change up down in the way, called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Curveball down and in, ripped up the line, foul, 0-2. Fastball up, taken high, good eye by Green, 1-2. Cutter down in the way, dribbled on the ground to short. Mackey charges, he'll fire to first, 2 down. That sets up Hackman, who's now tense after grounding out in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Slider away in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, called a strike, 1-1. Slider in there, 1-2 the count now. Change it down and then way out in front of it. Strike 3, swinging, and Hackman out. 1-2-3 inning for Mondo in the third. First one of the game for him. Bottom 3. Still 8-3, and that sets up Morrison, Trevino, and Mosley. Morrison singled in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1. Ball inside. Good changeup from O. Fastball catches letters, 1-1. Sliders outside, 2-1. Curveball up, line to short, right at Renero though, 1 down. Good reactions. Next up is Trevino, the rookie. He popped out in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Outside changeup, ball 1. I chased that in the dirt, 1-1. O back to tense mojo finally as he was rattled for that entire stretch. Dribbler to third, Brown there to field, makes the play, 2 down. Sets up Mosley, 1 for 2 today with a single. Inside, ball 1. Fastball in there, grounded hard to second, right at Turner though, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for O in the fourth, or third. Top 4, it's 8-3. Simon, Brown, and Upton due up. Simon's 0 for 1 today. Dribbled back to the pitcher in her first at bat. Slider at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away outside, 1-1. Curveball up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Cutter up, fouled off, still 1-2. Change it down and away, check swing, 2-2. Fastball down and in, breaks the bat, heads it back up to mound. Mondo dodges the shrapnel and fires the first, 1 down. Next up is Brown. He walked in his first at bat, then was thrown out trying to get the third on a single, which ended up turning it into a fielder's choice. Slider away, swung through, 0-1. Curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer active for Brown. Fastball away, grounded hard up the middle. Mosley dives and cuts it off. Fires the first, 2 down. Next up is Upton. He's 0-1. He hit into a fielder's choice his last at bat. Well, actually, no. He swung out chasing a ball in the dirt. Next batter hit into a fielder's choice. Fastball away, fouled off, 0-1, just late. Cutter up and in, taken high, 1-1. Slider down and in, inside, 2-1. Curveball away, fouled off, still 2. It's now 2-2. Fastball in the dirt, chased by Upton as he grounds it softly to second. Mosley to first, then 1-2-3 inning for Mondo. Bottom 4 we go. It's still 8-3. Golden, Mackey, and Cross due up here against O. Golden's 2 for 2 today. He's singled twice, also driven in a run. Curveball up, hit it back up the middle. Golden's now 3 for 3 as he'll be on at first with another single. It's going to be the 11th hit of the day for the Sandcats, and that sets up Mackey, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball high, ball 1. Outside heater, late on, 1-1. Blows fastball by him, 1-2 the count now. Change up pulled foul as he just taps it. Mackey did strike out on the low and away change up last at bat. And I'm late on the heater above the letters, 2 down. First out of the inning. Second punch out of the day for Mackey, and that's Cross up next. Solo homer his last time up. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs and double and a homer. Slider away to the left field corner, just foul, 0-1. Curveball away, taken, ball 1. Curveball inside, skied to center field. That was a bad pitch to Chase. Slam in on it, makes the catch, 2 down. It's going to set up Bentley, who flew out the right center his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today with 2 RBIs on a single back in the first inning. Outside, ball 1. Just caught the corner, up and in, 1-1. That's high, 2-1. High, ball 3 on the curveball, 3-1. Fastball up, line to center field, but that's going to hang up for slam. That's going to end the inning. Sandcats get a leadoff single, but nothing comes of it. Top 5, it's still 8-3. Turner, Ariano, and Slam face Mondo. Turner, 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch curveball inside for a strike, 0-1. Change up away, line to short, right at Mackey, 1 down. Next up's Ariano, 2 for 2, double and a single today. Cutter up. Ariano gets under it, not quite enough on it. Marin calling forward in center. Makes the catch, 2 outs. Next up is Slam, who's 0 for 2 today. Slider down in the way, called a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1. Cutter up and in, inside, 2-1. Brushes Slam off the plate. Fastball down in the way, called a strike, 2-2. Curveball up, popped up behind the mound. Mondo gives chase, makes the catch in front of shortstop, and that's going to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for him, 3rd in a row. Bottom 5, it's still 8-3. Marin, Flynn, and Morrison do up. Marin's 1 for 2 today with a single as O remains out there to start the 5th inning. High heater, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Curveball away, 3-0 count to Marin here to start the inning. Fastball catches the outside corner, 3-1. Fastball up and in, fisted to right. Soft liner to Green, 1 out. Next up is Flynn, 1 for 2 today with a 3-run homer. Curveball away, ball 1. Curveball down and in, ripped the third right at Brown's shoelaces, and he makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Morrison, 1 for 2 with a single, and that'll do it for Donk O. He only lasts 4 2/3 innings, as left-hander Shelby Arbor is coming into pitch. O gave up 11 hits with 8 earned runs, a couple homers, and I don't think he walked anybody, so not a great outing for him. Here are Arbor's numbers on the year. She is no losses, no wins on the year. ERA is at a 1.69. 1.69 whip as well. She's given up 2 runs, only 1 of which was earned. She's thrown in 3 games. This is her 4th appearance. 5 1/3 innings pitched. 7 hits given up with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against is .292. Could be better, but the whip in the ERA is good. She'll get it down. Here's Morrison. Slider outside, ball 1. Low, 2-0. Arbor is definitely a much harder thrower than O was, so we'll need to adjust to that. Chase that way inside. There was nowhere near the zone. 2-1. Misses inside with the change. 3-1. Chased it outside. Full count. Fastball in the middle of the plate. Driven deep to right center field. Not enough carry on it, though, as Slam's calling for it on the warning track, and that's a 1-2-3 inning combined between O and Arbor. Top 6. It's 8-3 still. Renero, Green, and Hackman do up against Mondo in the 6th. Renero up. He's 1 for 2 today. Double and an RBI in his first at-bat. Change it down and in. Line to left center field. That's going to get down to the wall. Marin will run it down, and he'll throw it into second as Renero tries to stretch it. He does. It's a leadoff double, and that puts Green up. 1 for 2. Homer and 2 RBIs on the line scored today for her. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Cutter down in the way. Called a strike. 0-2. Changeup up and in, line to right. Oh, Mosley with a nice leap, and he fires the second for the double play. What an athletic play from the second baseman. 2 down. And that sets up Hackman with nobody on. He's 0 for 2 today. Cutter up and away. Check swing for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and away. Hard grounder past the diving shortstop. That's a base hit in the left field. That puts Hackman on at first. He's now 1 for 3, and that sets up Simon, who's 0 for 2 today. That is the 7th hit of the game for the Freebooters, along with 1 walk off of Mondo. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Mondo is approaching 85 pitches here on this pitch. Slider away, 1-1. Probably his last inning of work if he gets through it. Curveball up, taken inside, 2-1. Cutter down and in, dribbled to second. Mosley there, he'll go to first. That ends the inning, and Mondo gets through it. Mondo gives up 2 hits, but a clutch double play ball keeps them off the board. Bottom 6th, Trevino, Mosley, and Golden do up against Arbor. Here's the rookie Trevino. He's 0 for 2 today. Rohan looking to come through here. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Pulled, changeup foul, 0-2. Dribbler past the mound. Diving play by Arbor. She'll fire to first, 1 down. Good athletic play from the pitcher, if a little unnecessary. Next up is Mosley, 1 for 3 today with a single. Low fastball, 1-0. Out in front of the changeup, 1-1. Changeup down and in, pulled foul, 1-2 the count now. Chased the fastball low, still 1-2. Laid on the heater, and I swung under it. 2 down in the inning. Sets up Golden, 3 for 3, 3 singles and an RBI today. Lead on the fastball, 0-1. Change up for hold foul, 0-2 the count now. Lead on the heater, strike 3, another punch out for Arbor. She ends the inning 1-2-3. Top 7, it's still 8-3. Brown, Upton, and Turner do up. Here's Brown 0 for 1 today with a walk. We're going to let Mondo start the inning here. Strike in there on the heater, 0-1. If he runs into trouble, we'll take him out. Slider down and away, hard grounder to second. Mosley there for it. Throws to first, that retires Brown, 1 out. Next up is Upton, who's 0 for 2 today. Change it down and away, take it in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball down and away, check swing low, 2-1. Good eye by Upton. Slider up and in, taken high, 3-1. Cutter down and in, check swing, full count now. Change up low. Hard hit up the middle. Mosley dives to his right and makes the catch. He'll go to first, and that's the second out. Good stop there by Mosley again. Next up is Turner, 1 for 2 with a single today. Cutter up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, dribbled the shortstop softly. Mackey there to field, will go to first. That ends the inning, 1-2-3 for Mondo, and that'll complete his outing today. 7 innings of only 3-run ball. Bottom 7, Mackey, Cross, and Bentley do up against Arbor. Here's Mackey, 1 for 3 today. He singled and struck out twice. Strike at the knees, good fastball from Arbor. Chased it high, 0-2. Change up away, Sky to right center field. That's heading to the gap. Can Simon run it down? Yes, she can. Good reach, 1 out. Next up is Cross, 2 for 3. Double, a home run, and 2 RBIs on the line score. Strike in there, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Slider down, hard grounder past the shortstop in the left field. Base hit for Cross. First off of Arbor today. He's now 3 for 4, and that puts him at first. And next up is Bentley, 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs on the line score. Late on the heater up, 0-1. Hard liner back at the middle past Arbor's glove, and that's another base hit for Bentley. He's now 2 for 4 as 2 are on here with 1 down in the inning. Brings up Marin, 1 for 3 with a single today. Slider in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and both runners are trying to advance, and they will. 2 in scoring position now for Marin, and with a 1-0 count. Slider caught the outside corner, 1-1. Late on the heater, 1-2. Change up pulled foul by Marin. He's out in front, 1-2 still. Fastball away, fouled off again, this time late on the right side. 1-2 still to count. Chased it high. Swing down, swinging, 2 outs. Third strikeout for Arbor, and here's Flynn, 1 for 3, homer and 3 RBIs. Strike the letters, good fastball, 0-1. High heater, 1-1. Check swing high, 2-1. Slider grounded the second right at Turner. That's going to end the inning. Sandcats get 2 hits, but do nothing off Arbor. Still remains 8-3 to the 8th. Top of the lineup do up, Ariano, Slam, and Renero. Mondo done after 7 innings of work. He gave up 7 hits with a walk, 3 earned runs on a home run, and a extra base hit. Not too bad. Mondo will exit, and coming into pitch will be right-hander Kaylee Sutton, who has not pitched in the last 3 games. She was last seen on opening day. Here's how she did. She threw 3 innings in relief of Mondo, giving up 2 earned runs. ERA is at a 6 even with a 1.67 whip. 5 hits given up with a strikeout and a home run ball with a 3.57 batting average against. Not great. She'll face Ariano to start here, top of the lineup. Curveball away for a strike, 0-1. Ariano is 2 for 3, double and a single today. Fastball in there, 0-2 the count now. Ariano looking at some pitches. Slider in the dirt, blocked by Morrison, no offer, 1-2. Fastball up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Ariano was looking outside, 1 down. Brings up Slam, 0 for 3 today. Curveball down in the way. Slam sits on it, hits it deep to center field. Marin leaps at the wall. It's out of his reach. That's a solo home run for Slam. I believe that's her 2nd of the year, and that makes it an 8-4 game as she sat back on the curveball unpunished. Next up, Renero, 2 for 3, 2 doubles and an RBI today. Slider down in the way on the first pitch, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, lined up the middle, diving is Mackey. It's over his glove, though, and that's going to be a base hit. Marin gets it in, and that's Renero's 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 4 now. Sutton now tense after the home run and the hit, and that'll bring up Green. 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Fastball down and in on the first pitch. 1 hopper to short. Mackey flips to second 1. Mosley to first. Double play, and that ends the inning. Sutton bounces back with a double play ball, but she does give up the solo home run to Jackie Slam, which was her 2nd of the season. It is now 8-4 to the bottom of the 8th. Morrison, Trevino, and Mosley do up. Morrison's 1 for 3 as Arbor stays out there to start the inning. Inside heater, 1-0. Change up in the middle of the plate. Morrison didn't miss it. He hits it deep to left center field. Does it have the carry? Yes, it does. First homer of the year for Jamison Morrison, and that makes it a 9-4 game as we get that run right back. Change up left in the middle of the plate, and he absolutely cracked it. Trevino due up. It's 0-for-3 day for him so far. And coming in is former Sandcats reliever right-hander Boone Dozenrolls, who won this. He won a championship with us in year 5, but we let him go in the offseason of that year to replace him with a younger option who was about the same overall, which ended up being, I believe, Plaid Mahoney. Here is Boone Dozenrolls' numbers on the year. No record, 9.00 ERA. He's given up 6 runs, 5 of which were earned. 1.60 whip, 3 games he's appeared in so far, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 348. Whew, that's not good. Trevino's still looking for his first hit in the league. Strike outside, 0-1. Late on the heater, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, back to the mound. Dozenrolls backhands and fires, 1 out. Sets up Mosley, 1 for 4 today with a single. Fastball in there, 0-1. Slider down, dribbled between first and second. Green backhand, flips to the pitcher, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Golden, 3 for 4, 3 singles and an RBI today. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Just high, 2-1. Golden fouls it off, 2-2 the count now. Chased it inside, strike 3. Dozenrolls with his first punch out of the afternoon. It's 1-2-3 inning for him out of the pen. After the leadoff homer, of course, by Jamison Morrison. 9-4 your score to the 9th. Hackman, Simon, and Brown do up here against Sutton. Hackman leads off, 1 for 3 day for him. Nobody's tense, so I don't think we'll make any defensive substitutions here. We're just going to let it play out. Curveball down and away on the first pitch. Swung through 0-1 as he was looking fastball. Slider up and away, called a strike quickly, 0-2. Slider down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball up and in, taken inside, 1-2. Good eye there from Hackman. Curveball down and away, hit up the line, foul, still 1-2. Slider down and in, inside, 2-2, backs Hackman off the plate. Fastball up and away, dribbled softly to first. Bentley there. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 down. Next up is Simon. 0-for-3 day for her so far. Fastball down and away. Called a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Taken low. 1-1. Slider inside. Fouled off into the seats. 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away. Up the first base line. Dives Bentley to cut it off. A flip to the pitcher. Dropped by Sutton. It's an E1. Simon reaches. He's 0-for-4 though, and that's going to bring up Brown 0-for-2 with a walk as Sutton is now tense after making the error in the field. First pitch curveball inside. Taken. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Check swing. 1-1. Slider away. Fouled off. 1-2 the count now. Whiffer active for Brown. Curveball in the dirt outside. Low. 2-2. Fastball up and in. Line foul down the right field line. He's late on it. Still 2-2. Slider inside. Called strike 3. Brown down's looking, and that's the second out of the inning. Next up is Upton, who's 0-for-3. Fastball outside. Liner to short. Right at Mackey, and that will end the game as the Sandcats win 9-4. After a big first inning of 7 runs, we just held on and cruised to victory. Whew, that big first inning is what did it for us, as we only tacked on 2 additional runs after that inning. 1 more off of O, and 1 off of Arbor in the 8th. 14 hits for us, 9 for the Freebooters. They only managed to push 4 across, while we pushed across 9 and also committed an error. Sutton, it's the pitcher. Looking at the line scores, 3 of their bottom 4 hitters were hitless, the 6, 7, 8, Simon, Brown, and Upton, although Brown did manage to work a walk to get on base at least. On the other side, everyone in our lineup got a hit except Trevino, so both of our rookie shortstops are still hitless on the season. Homers today for Cross and Flynn and Morrison, and then also homers for Green and Slam. with an RBI double there from Renero. Pitching lines, Donko goes 4 2/3 innings, giving up 11 hits, 8 earned runs, striking out 2, gives up 2 home runs. He takes the loss. He's now 1-1 on the year. Arbor threw 2 1/3 innings out of the pen, giving up only 3 hits, punching out 3, and giving up a home run. And then Dozen Rolls pitched a clean 9th inning after that home run, striking out 1. On our side, Mondo goes 7 innings. He gets the win with a 7 hits given up with 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts, gave up a home run ball. He's now 1-1 on the year as well. Sutton goes the last 2 innings, giving up 2 hits with 2 strikeouts and a earned run and a home run ball. Player of the game is Hezekiah Cross, as he was a triple shy of the cycle. He went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. John Renero was the runner-up, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, RBI, and a run scored. And the third spot is Overt Flynn, who had the 3-run homer. That will do it for this game, which was a rather resounding success, I must admit, as we have increased our win streak to 4 in a row now, as after losing opening day 7-4, we've come back and won the next 4 games in a row. Let's go ahead and sim these computer games real quick and see what happens. Overdogs looking to remain undefeated here in the first game. They're 5-0 on the year. Taking on the Heaters, and the Heaters upset them 4-1. Sawtooth now taking on the Moonstars, and the Sawtooth crushed them into the ground 18-5. Next up is the Crocs and Jacks. Crocodons win 6-1. And the Herbivores and the Blowfish. Herbivores win in extras 2-1 and 10, giving the Blowfish their first loss as well, as they're now 5-1 in the year. We're only a half game behind. Herbivores improved 4-2 with that victory, and the Overdogs are now down to 5-1 as well. So all teams have taken a loss. There are no more unbeaten teams in the league. Now we just got to catch the Blowfish. Next game is actually another non-conference game at home. So of our first 6 games, 5 will have been at home, and we're playing the Moose. Last year, we faced Thomas Intense in that game, and we did a hurting on him. Hopefully we continue that trend this year. Let's take a look at player developments here for this game. Johnson Swanson signs to the Buzzards, replacing catcher Major French. Hank Ingram gets +2 speed. He's a pitcher. That does. Oh, he's a shortstop. Never mind. That actually does help a little bit. Latoya Lundberg is off the Sirloins, replaced by Yolanda Cooper, the former Hot Corners ace. All right. They're getting better. I don't like it. And Wild Pigs signs Sack the Song, the perennial all-star first baseman, replacing Melanie Schaefer. So they're upgrading their offense. Good thing we don't play them anymore this year. Let's take a look at these opportunities here for improvement. This one for Tal. I'm not really seeing the worth behind it. I can see what it would do, but I don't want to get the walk prone, so I'm going to pass. Acosta doesn't need arm. His catching arm is already pretty good, so he's good. Golden could use the power and the speed. Those are his 2 weak traits. It's really expensive, though, and we don't get a lot of money from player developments this year, so probably can't afford that. Trevino, that's a bad one. He already has good fielding and arm. He needs to improve his hitting. Collins, an endorsement contract. Interesting, but a little too expensive. And Porchetto, more velocity for Porchetto. I'm going to pass. He needs accuracy. So no upgrade buys here. Let's just set the lineup here, and we will call it an episode. All right, let's see. Mosley. Go with Golden again, then Mackey, Cross, Bentley, Marin, Calgucci back in there. Let's move Flynn up here. Calgucci and Acosta. Yes, I like that lineup. Let's do that. All right, so Weeby will be on the hill next time, looking for his first win of the year, as he was injured in his first start. He took a line drive to the chest, and then he was forced out while we were still down quite a bit in the run department. We managed to rally and win that in a walk-off fashion with a 3-run bomb in the last inning. So he got a no decision. And Intense, he's also got a no decision in his first start. He didn't have as bad of an outing as Weeby, but it was still pretty bad. So it's 2 pitchers looking to bounce back next time. Until then, this is the Nasty Ones signing off, and thank you for tuning in.